needs to finish it off with this next one, falls short of the mark.
It does that get stolen though? I'm not sure if anyone can see it. You can see Maluk already moving up for Canada, getting in towards position. Russia still holding the north, China in between them and the southern back here. Germany still in the east, holding on to that eastern road. Miraku hits the deck and tries to stay alive, but here comes Inonic. Oh no, Inonic's already started to kick off here. They did get themselves into a nice position, and that could be a pickup. He tried to scout the next position, and now that's going to slow the roll from Canada.
Yep, slow them right down to just 2 players remaining. So I guess in a way, that 2-2 split that they've been playing might come to fruition here permanently if they cannot find this revive on solution. They have gone in for that recovery mission. They've gone right to the scope of Inonics.
And no one's got an angle on that. That's going to be a really hard shot to hit. K-Mine has to land an absolute blinding shot. Drassel's there as well.
Michael.
It's a very thin angle, but his teammates are bleeding out in the UK. You can see
Michael.
Oh no! Team UK could ruin this for Canada. The nade, it's good! Oh, it doesn't get them! How is they still alive? The fob, is that any better?
No.
It goes too far!
Are you serious? The luck of the Irish might be the luck of Canada right now. They can turn around, potentially get Michael, but Miraku's got high ground and a pretty distant advantage. This time he lands it. Finally, it only took 3 times the charm. Maluk throws out the smokes, the pressure mounting onto Canada. It's 2 standing. K-Mine knocked down, but it is only his first knock, so he's not bleeding out that quickly. The smokes are up, and they kind of feel like the nades have all been used.
Michael's desperate to get on this. He's going to be making the play. You can see him looking around the corner. He wants to find these points. A team with nothing to lose might be the most deadly at this point. Korea is chomping at the bit to get into this. They're looking for a way into getting those points for themselves as well. But for now, it looks like Michael's fallen off this, looking for a deeper angle to play with. While all this happened, RDNX did find Zampa in the end, but there we go. Michael overstepped, Russia got vision, and now he needs to fall away.
Sanya with the tag. Don't know what's going to be finished off actually by Hudu. That's more bad news with Thailand. So far this game certainly going in the hands of Korea. They're liking what they're seeing, but Canada. It's not over just yet. Still 11 teams remaining. 19 and a half minutes has gone. Drassel avoids the nade by the skin of his teeth. K-Mine and Maluk at the front line. Nade or smoke? It was a smoke, and K-Mine now knocked down by Inonics. The pressure still mounting onto Canada. They can't find a way out of here.
No, they're pinned in, and they're about to be absolutely brutalized. Team UK on the corner. Miraku delivers. Bullet after bullet. Maluk's gone down. It's looking like it's all gone wrong for Canada. Drassel left, trying to desperately hold on, and he does. Somehow he stays alive, and he might be able to find K-Mine here. But does he go for the revive? The blues on his back. He's going to have to make his mind up.
Yeah, he got the stick. He threw the smoke very quickly. It was a second knock for K-Mine, though. He was bleeding out quite rapidly. Threw the smoke, got the stick onto the revive. They will get back up as South Korea now turn their attention away towards Vietnam, towards Thailand. Shippy's going to go down. It's Levi's who gets the knock inside of the smoke. And Thailand are starting to fall into pieces here in this match 2 of day 3.
Could be a huge moment here for Vietnam. If they get this cleanup on Finland, that's a boatload of points for Finland. Again, a deadly. These guys individually, you can't underestimate. Yes, they've had a poor performance, but you don't want to go into a 1v1 against Sam D or Gemty or any of these players. Sapao has been a highlight player, but Pio there finishing off Shippy is going to be another big pickup of points against a team you desperately want to be doing that against.
This is massive for Vietnam. Thailand, Canada haven't quite been performing to what we saw from them in the previous game. They've got 2 kills, still 3 players alive. So they have to win this fight against Finland. Sapao spots Gemty, but he can't take his head off. He takes a bit of damage. It's from Pio. Oh, he's on a mission right now. Only 1 kill. Sapao hits him back with a headshot of his own and just says, calm down, Pio. We'll fight you next.
And in all of that mess, we've seen some of the teams who are within that kind of cluster in the top 5 going down. Now Vietnam trying to hold on here. Finland does fall. It's Vietnam claiming the points. 5 kills in this game is good, but Korea are lingering in the background. A huge battle towards the top here. Japan wants in on the action, and Korea finally get eyes towards them.
I did say that Vietnam would see you next, Korea. Now they have to. Now they've got to push towards South Korea. They're coming in from behind. And obviously Korea are taking shots from the likes of Germany, the likes as well as Japan. Nade from Pio knocks Levi's though. They've got to turn their attention back over to Vietnam. Pressure. Pio with a knockdown to Sapao. Canada eliminated in 7th place as well. South Korea's Pio on 1 health. Nim going for the revival of Sapao. They need him. As Levi's is going to bleed out and down to 2. The spray close. Pio, please give them a chance, give them a break. Nim.
They are, but Russia wants a word in this. Kemba from afar does find Pio. That's your superstar under pressure now. He does find some cover to fall back to, so there's a chance of recovery. But that's a big shot from the way off in the distance. China still stands. Japan holds the middle. Germany towards the northeast. But Korea need to move forward, and they have a lot of attention looking their way.
Got a lot of work to do. Not much cover. Japan center of the zone. Although a knockdown to death from Udia. Russia, this is their sort of final say in all of this. They weren't part of that three-way tie. They weren't part of the top four. They were sitting in fifth, but not far behind. And now with this sort of performance, might find themselves in the top three.
Korea trying to hold this lead, and there's so many coming for them, but they are looking so resilient. China in the middle of things, or at least they were. They are now out towards the west. Russia making the move up, going to make their way a little further forward here. Looking like they might find some engagements, potentially towards Germany, maybe just sharing that space in a symbiotic relationship for now. But it's Japan in the middle, holding center circle. Korea trying to salvage anything they can to move their way forward. The amount of fights they've been in, they've got to be broken and bruised by this point.
I think one thing that needs to be stated right now is the terrain that these players are fighting on. If you look at the map, it looks completely open. So many ridge lines and crevices that the players can hide behind. A couple of shacks as well in here. Russia moved forward, but look at that terrain. It's rocky, it's bumpy. They can hide behind defilades. It's not as open as it looks on the map, so that's why we're not really seeing these players get obliterated just yet. Internex though finds an angle. He finds Russia. If he takes them out, that's going to take them almost out of the race.
That's a 400-meter shot. He is banging out like it's easy. Now Mexico has found Uber. That's going to be a little bit of a steal, but he's not out of the game just yet. Korea wants in on these points. Yes, the knocks are good, but you want the confirmations, and that's what they're vying for.
And really for Korea, though, they want Russia out of this game. This might be the case where they're like, okay, we might not get the kill points, but if they're out of this game, that's even better for us. We're into the final 5 teams. The points, the placement points at this point are actually pretty hefty. They're pretty substantial. You don't want Russia getting second and getting 6 points, or third. You want them out right now. They've only got the 3 kills. If it goes the other way, if South Korea get knocked out and somehow Russia go on and win this game, that gap shrinks further.
It does, but I'm looking at Korea's move here. They're looking like they want to move towards Japan, trying to centralize up because now they need to. Japan holds the territory, Russia towards the north, and Germany both need to work out a way forward, and China can watch that cross, but they also are not in the circle. I like DMA Fire's position. He's trying to play a little bit of leverage for Germany, but Russia and Germany now in a very bad position. Korea looking for that engagement early to try and weaken the forces that greet them.
Obviously, Korea has been ignoring Japan because they can't see each other. As Korea starts to move into this next zone, I wonder if that will change, and if Korea then have to deal with Japan and start sort of lessening the pressure onto Russia. Obviously, Germany going to keep it up. Korea's coming as Godby's been everywhere in this game.
Yeah, Godby might just bailed out Russia in this one, considering they were fighting that fight. Oriaduzi is towards the position, but we have in the meantime everyone moving closer. Inonix is getting there. Aqua 5 finding Kemba. Everyone's looking at Russia right now, and they are suffering casualties. Aqua 5! Absolute precision from this man. The steal is there. Germany make the points, but still very big plays from Korea.
Russia down to 2 players standing. It's Aduzi and Senya. They're hardly even inside of the zone. Germany continue the pressure. China continues the pressure. South Korea at some point are going to have to push onto Japan. Japan at some point, you've got to do something. The nade goes in after shooting down the door. Smart play. Uber bleeds out to Aqua 5. 5 points now for Korea. Another nade goes in towards Japan. You can hear the crowd. They're anticipating this fight with Japan.
But look at the positioning now from Germany. They've adjusted very well here. This could cause a huge problem potentially for South Korea here. That's going to limit their cross, and look at Germany's attention instantly on the Korean boys. But can they fight it back? Inonix is further ahead. He's left isolated, but he's an incredible player, a scary player. He's found position. It's stim time, is trying to keep himself alive. Says he's on the other side, but he's very quiet. He's tempered. He can't play out of this. Korea move forward. Germany is so close by to seeing this though.
Says they don't have his information. He could be the one that stops this initial entry from Inonix. Knocked down on the Aqua 5. It's Chris. But Loki should get the revive. It should be safe. Germany starting to push towards these compounds as well. They want in on the action. It does give a helping hand to Russia. The pressure lifting off. They're down to just 2. Aduzi and Senya. They're not sure exactly where to go. Senya with a knockdown onto December 12th. And now got to be knocked down by Says. But might that give away his position to South Korea.
But I don't know if Korea can capitalize on that with Germany knocking on the door. The Eastern Front is here and they have great vision. Inonix trying to spot that one out, but he doesn't have much of a hope in hell as Chris has the angles watched. And these are two heavyweights. If you see Inonix and Chris going head to head, that's a bigger. Now, Senya did get the point against China there. December 12th will go to his pocket, but Mad 98 is just waiting this out. He has nowhere else to go. He's merely going to try and hinder the others. And now Odir may fire, trying to find a deeper angle. Germany getting pulled back on, and it's Pio finding Chris. Could you think of a better battle? And here we go. Japan focuses towards the remainder of China. Germany moving closer, and Korea still standing tall.
Senya picks up the elimination, sends China out in 5th position. And Korea can't capitalize on the knockdown onto Chris. Kane going for the revive. Korea still need to continue moving up. This building that they're currently in is hardly inside of the zone. Ude knocked down by Senya. They're still looking for more points here. The Russians are not going to go. They're not going to go down without a fight. They pick up another point as they eliminate Ude. It slows down Germany. Theo though, knocked down. Elimination to Uzi. Oh, he is just a god.
He is, but let's see if he can make it further forward. Inonix is holding this all together by the skin of his teeth. Japan are being denied any vision. Senya hits the deck, and now Korea move up. They're on the play. Look at those smokes. Says up above it, though. He's going to try and position well. Do they know his position?
Says,
have they counted for this one?
Have they counted for Says? He's the one that's behind them. You're right. One nade into that shack, and he gets all 3 members of South Korea. They don't know he's there, but he might not know their exact location either. That smoke ball was huge. I counted about 9 or 10 smoke ball in. Oh, Molotov! That is not going to be... Smoke though, you're right, that might have been the information, the misinformation for South Korea. Seeing that smoke start to bloom and come out though, they must know that there's someone in there despite the fire. Senya's eliminated. Russia are out of fault, and Pios comes to the forefront. He comes to the battlefield. Germany, Japan, and South Korea.
Wait.
Phase 9.
Says is still holding this together. Pio is still getting points. Now he's seeing Shinobi trying to get some sort of tag, some sort of damage. There's Brexco finding Pio. So that's Korea now under pressure from Germany, and this is big pressure. They're working out there's 2 teams here. This is the information play, but here comes Japan. Here comes the pressure. Aqua 5 still stands, but the question is, for how long?
That was the ace up the sleeve that Japan had. It was said, he came around the back. He wasn't able to fully capitalize, probably as much as he should. Loki, he's keeping his attention focused towards Japan. The rest of Korea making sure that... Loki's actually towards Germany. The rest of Korea looking at Japan.
Yeah, now Germany still hold the line. They can watch everyone in this, leave them to try and battle each other.
Oh boy.
Brexco's nade.
This is it. One nade.
Is it in? Did it go in or is it on the roof? I think they're okay for now. They just about escaped with their lives. He doesn't know how close he just got. Now Loki is challenged with the task of holding back the German front, and he's done well. He's found one. That's a big pick up there. Depp is waiting. He knows Korea are not far. Brexco